All right, welcome. See if we get this mic set at volume set here right. Welcome. The first annual, first ever, I don't know what you want to call it, Christmas class being put on by the Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz tonight. Gonna be super late models at Texas Motor Speedway. At last look, there was, I'm glancing up here again right now. At last look, there was 38 drivers entered for tonight. What they're going to do, they're going to race 6 heat races. We're going to try to bring you all 6 heat races individually. We have the lineups. Well, we have not really the lineups for the heat races, but we have the groupings. There we go. So 39 drivers, Group 1. Foul Hunter, Slinky up top, Big T Moto, Deuce, and I Am Too Slow. I've raced with I Am Too Slow, and he's not really that slow, but a lot of good races in that field. Group 2 is going to be Katie Burrow, Toad, Easy Rider, Easy Vibe, JNC Moto, and Breezy. Don't know much about Toad or Easy Rider or Easy Vibe in that field. I know Katie's pretty quick, won a lot of races with the BCRL League. Breezy will also be up front, won a lot of league races as well. Group 3, the one and only, not sure who that is, GD. GD's a favorite in this race. I would have to say he's won the most league races. We ran the numbers to some stuff the other day, and he came out with a 6-1 odd to win this race tonight. So, but don't count out C quote Hayden or Hype Animal in this one. Unafraid is going to round out that field. Group 4, Warrior AJ, Matt is Matt White, Pudafat Jelly, and K Adams. That should be an interesting one. Don't know a lot about a lot of those guys in that one. Don't normally see them in a lot of league races that I run in, but it doesn't mean anything. Group 5, Jamie, GNC, Skewy, BH on the Run, Breeziest, and White Boy. Another interesting field there. Why is my background? I keep cutting in and out there. Group 6, Viper, Rogue, Baptism, Maverick, Kylemania, and Reaper. So what they're going to do is they're going to run out one at a time. They'll each group will go out and qualify and run their heat, and they're going to run in order. So we're going to try to jump from each one. The format for tonight is the heat races. The winner of each heat will be locked into the feature. I believe there's a redraw for those top 6 positions. Then they will run, the rest of the cars will go run a B main. And, you know, I forgot. Let me see if I can find this format here. How many are coming out of the B? Top 5 out of each B will make the show. That'll beat 16 cars in the feature. Then they will run 2 winning your in races, and the winner of those 2 races will tag the field. So that'll round out the 18 car feature. So we have 20 people going home unhappy tonight. The payout for tonight is going to be $300 to win. Let's see if we can find that payout. We had it here somewhere. Here we go. $300 to the winner tonight. $125 for second, $80 for third, $45 for fourth, $30, $20, $15 for 7th and 8th, $10, and then 5 on out the back to the top 18 spots. It was $5 to enter, so if you make the show, you make your money back. So special awards, $25 for quick time, $5 for ugliest car. I should have entered my car in that one. We could easily won that one. $5 for the coolest car. Coolest car? I guess that might be the best looking car. I guess, I don't know. Hard charger, $5 for the hard luck, and $5 to each of the win and in drivers as well. So we had some numbers here. We have, like I said, we have 39 drivers entered in this. Drivers from 23 different states and 2 countries. We got Jamie. Most everybody's here from the U.S., but Jamie 76 is from New South Wales, Australia. But 23 different states represented, with Georgia with the most with 6 drivers, Iowa with 5, Pennsylvania with 3, and then Ohio, Michigan, and Maryland each with 2. We also have drivers from all the way across the country, California. Nobody from Florida, kind of surprising, but all the way to, like I said, all the way to Georgia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Texas. So drivers from all over the country trying to win this $300 tonight. Looks like they're getting into their drivers meeting right now. Some few guys gathering up here. Let's see who's all in there. Big group of cars, big group of guys in there right now. So it looks like everybody's going to show up for this. So 39 cars. Like I said, 39 people signed up for it. We'll see how many people show up and see how many stay throughout the whole night. Appreciate you guys jumping in here. Again, here's the payout for tonight. Oops. What we'll do throughout the night is, like I said, we're going to follow each heat race along since they're doing them one at a time. And we'll have a few different guys that are streaming. We'll try to grab their streams as well and bring them in with ours. Just kind of give it a little bit different perspective, a little bit different view of each race. Let's see, who do we have that's streaming? I had a list of this earlier. Yeah, so we'll be able to pull some feeds from. There's probably a couple guys I don't have, but the ones I do have, Val Hunter will have his feed. Moto Man, Slinky, GD Hype, Skewy, Katie Burrow, Kyle Mania, and Knight excuse me, Knight. That's Rogue and Baptism. Are all have Twitches going tonight, so we'll grab their streams where we can, if I can organize it that fast. But we'll give it a try. My cohort Wampus is going to try to join us at some time tonight. He had some stuff going on, so he's going to try to jump in with us. But if he doesn't make it, you're just going to have me and my goofy-looking hat. So again, drivers meeting taking place right now. They're going to start getting into their heat races pretty soon. They're supposed to leave us a spot in each heat race, so we'll see if I can figure out who each heat's supposed to have a host that'll help us find which heat who we're supposed to join to try to catch some views of this thing here. All right, excuse me there. All right. All right, we found our list of our lobby hosts. That'll help us find who we're supposed to join once we start. Again, Southern Speed, Nitro Outlawz. Bringing this race to us tonight. Christmas Clash. Going to be main event Super Outlawz here at Texas Motor Speedway. Had a list of the sponsors for tonight. There was a few people that had sponsored this event. There we go. MS1 Racing, one of the big sponsors for the event. RW Mac Trucking, that's for Mac 225. Nitro Outlawz and Southern Speed, as we said. Mods Graphic Designs. That's your sponsors for tonight's event. Helping contribute to the purse. All right, looks like they're still having their drivers. I mean, we're about 8 minutes early here, so again, I think I say again a lot, again and over it again. So here's the payout for tonight: $300 to the winner, $500 to start the feature. Winner from each heat race automatically locked into the redraw for the top 6 spots. The next 10 cars will come out of the B mains, 5 out of each B main they're going to run, and then 2 winning your in races with a winner. The winner from each one of those will make the show. Again, here's our groupings for heat races for the night. Looks like it's pretty well spread out. I don't think there's not an easy heat here for sure. Every one of these is loaded one way or another. Kind of looking forward to that number 5 and number 6 heat races should be pretty exciting. That number 1 heat race with Foul Hunter and Slinky. Those guys run a lot together. They always put on a good show with Up Top and Big T right behind him with Moto. That should be a pretty solid heat race right there. So we're going to get a good heat race right out of the bat with the first number 1 heat. So So we're from DRSN Motorsport, Dirt Racing Sim News. So one thing we do, or join our Discord. What we tried to do with it is just try to kind of have a place to get all the league races together, to organize all the schedules, race winners, kind of let everybody know where the races are each night. So if you're looking for a league race, you can find what fits your style, what classes you like to run, whether you like to run sliders or customs. We have all that listed on there. So if you're looking for some league races to run, we're primarily focused a lot on the Xbox. We're just now getting into the PlayStation side of things. So if you're looking for a race, good place to go look. You can find us on the Dirt Racing Sim News Discord. If you can't find the link to it, reach out and chat or something like that. We'll find you. TJ Thornton says Maverick's going to win tonight. Or is Maverick starting here? Or is he at, what heat race is he in there? He's in that Group 6 with Rogue and Brapp and Kyle, Reaper, Viper. That should be a pretty tough race. I can see Maverick getting out of that, but that's not going to be an easy one. So throw up there in chat who you think's going to win tonight. We did pull out some odds earlier. See if we can find these here. I made the dang things and I can't find them here, so let's see where they're at. All right, so we did some odds based off history of league wins. So favorite in this is going to be a 4-1 odds. Going to be GD, Rogue at 6-1, Katie at 9-1, Slinky and Brapp 13 and 15-1 to win this. Skewy at 20-1. I think that's pretty good. If I had some money, I'd put it on Skewy. I expect him to run pretty well here. He usually runs really well in the late models. Kyle at 21-1. We go down the list here. But you want to take the long shot tonight. According to our odds makers here, you can reach out to Kay Adams at 612-1. It's a good place to make some money. Throw $10 on that. Not with me, of course, but somebody might take your bet. All right. Looks like they might be splitting out into the heat races right now, so we're going to see what we can find. Who do we have in Heat 1? So our Heat 1 lobby host. It's going to be Moto, so we're going to need to find Moto's lobby here. So what they're going to do, if you're not familiar with what most of these leagues are running, they're just going to group up. They'll all get into their heat race. They'll qualify within that same race, and then just however they qualify and line up for that heat race. All right. So we're going to run each heat race in order to give us a chance to kind of jump back and forth and see whose feed we can pull up here. So it looks like we're going to have Moto and maybe Foul Hunter if he gets this stream going. We'll grab some stuff here. All right. Looks like Moto's got his stream going, but it looks like he's having some problems with it. Or I'm having problems with it. So bear with us as we're getting rolling here. It looks like they're just getting lined up, getting into their lobbies. is not working. All right, welcome everybody. I agree with you there, TJ. If GD gets out in front of this thing without any kind of caution or anything like that, I don't see anybody running him down. But you pretty much say that for a bunch of these different guys. If they can get out in front, it's all about clean air, getting through this field. A good draw. Get out of that heat race and then get a good draw. But I think what we're going to see is we're going to see a lot of good guys in these B mains too. Should be an interesting night. Let's see how many guys show up. All right. Doing some stuff here on the fly, so if you watched my stream before, you know we do. We're the cameraman, the director, the producer, and the so-called talent all at one time here. Looks like we're having trouble grabbing the stream from Moto, so might just have the main feed on this one. All right. Who are we going to have in this one? Looks like we're going to have Foul Hunter, Motorman, Slinky up top end. Looks like only 4 cars in this heat, it looks like to me. They're letting the clock roll down at 23 seconds. So we're going to have 4 cars in there to qualify. As usual, a lot of these races, you get 39 guys signed up for it, but might only be 20 or 25 show up for the race, so might help some of these guys that are actually committed and being here to get yourself into the shows. So heat 1 getting ready to line up. Looks like they're in their lobby if they're getting ready to take off for qualifying here. So we'll just kind of jump around, watch them qualify, see if we can get some lap times on anybody. I'm just going to go through each heat race one at a time. And then straight to the B mains, the last chance in the feature. So hang with us for the night. Yeah, it looks like we're averaging about, I'm looking through the field, looking through the Discord anyway. It looks like it's about 5 to 6 cars per heat race. So we should have a good field of cars for the night. Looks like we just had Deuces join, so we got 5 cars for this first heat. Ran a little practice last night myself with some of these guys, and it looks like the top groove here is going to be the fast way around. But if you can make the bottom work, I think what we're going to see is a bunch of big slide jobs tonight. So, all right. All right, sorry about that. All right, see if we can get this rolling. Again, Christmas Clash from Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz, $300 to win tonight. Some of the best guys in the game right now in here, so looks like they're rolling. We'll jump in there with them. Try to bring you some multi-screens here as we can. So right now we've got just main screen here on the left. We'll jump in there. And from on the right here, we got a feed from Foul Hunter. So we'll get his view here. So looks like we got Moto. Moto going to take off first in his qualifying session. See if we can get a good idea where everybody's running at. Moto pretty much ripping that top line. Unfortunately, I can't see any lap times from him. We'll see if we can pull something up. The only bad thing about spectating here is you don't really have a great spectating game, but it looks like Moto so far is running about a 13.5. We look over at Foul Hunter, he's running a 13.30. Moto down to a 13.35. So we can jump on another driver here. So there's from Moto, we got Slinky here. Looks like Slinky come up on the back of another car. I can't quite tell who that 2X car is, but he's definitely holding up here on his qualifying laps. I think we're looking for laps in the 13.1s, maybe 13.0s if somebody can rip them off here. I see Moto's now running a 13.1. Jump over to Foul. He's down to a 13.17. Moto's at a 13.16. I'll just expect Slinky to be right up there. Slinky's really ripping the top of the racetrack, right up against the fence. See if we can find his. I don't have his stream up yet, so let's see what his. Well, we got 2X cars in front of him. That's can't be helping him any. Get some good lap times down, but I don't think he probably already ran a good lap, and he's just driving around circles now. So we can flip through his Foul Hunter. Everybody pretty much primarily running that top groove. And that Foul down to the bottom here. I think he reset to get out of his way. And we got up a bunch of good cars. I know a lot of guys made new deliveries for tonight. Someone trying to make them ugly to win that $5, right? Someone trying to make it cool to win the $5. So. All right, looks like qualifying's over with. Jump over the full screen here so we can see once they get into the lobby, we can see what their lap times were. All right, we're getting into the lobby. Looks like it's going to be Moto with fast time in this first heat race at a 13.152. Foul Hunter second. Going to start outside the front row of this heat race with a 178. Slinky with a 201. I'm kind of surprised. I really thought Slinky'd have fast time in this heat race, but Moto and Foul Hunter running really good. Up top's going to start fourth outside the second row. The Deuce is going to take up fifth, starting inside of row 3 by himself. All right, we'll jump out of that lobby and get back in here in a second. We'll see if we can add Moto's stream to us. Looks like he might have this figured out. All right, where are they at? All right, looks like they're paused right now, not quite loaded in, but... All right, once again, heat race 1 qualifying's over with. Maybe wants to give me some... I'm struggling getting the audio set on this all the time really well, so if you got any feedback on how the audio sounds, let me know. If I got the cars too loud, my mic's too loud, too quiet, whatever, let me know. The first heat race qualifying's over with. They're getting ready to start this off. Moto... No, what? Looks like they're leaving the lobby for some reason. Let's see what they're doing here. I think they're re-racking it up for some reason, but I'm not sure why. Looks like they're gonna re-qualify. Looks like they qualified that at a 30%. They were supposed to be 20, so they're gonna redo it. It sounds like, or vice versa. They only had it at 20 and it's supposed to be 30, so they're re-racking it. So that was just a practice run for the first qualifying session of the night. So we'll have a couple feeds here. We'll bring up motos and foul hunters. Slinky's in here, and he usually has his feed going, but he doesn't have it up yet. So all right. Looks like they re-racked qualifying here. We're gonna jump back to some. Looks like they changed my lobby here. They are going, as you can see on the screen. So we got Foul Hunter up in the top right, Speed, Moto Man down the bottom left. All right. We'll jump in there with them. Thank you guys for jumping along with us here. Thanks for the Grandpa Elf mod. I like that. Thank you for the new nickname. All right, here we go. So it looked like you guys were running the 13.1s earlier. That was the best times we had. Let's see if they can improve on that right now. I thought I saw some guys running O's. So main feed here, we have main feed in the top left, view from Foul Hunter in the right, Moto Man down the bottom left. We'll do this throughout the heat races the best we can. Definitely try to get as much as we can in the feature. Looks like the primary groove is going to be the top of this place. I think you can run some decent laps on the bottom, but I think top's going to be the fastest place to go. So we're looking at Moto Man so far has got a best time of a 13.245. Foul Hunter doesn't have his times up for me, so I can't see him. So let me see if I can see him as he crosses the line here. What's he running? He's running 13.207, 307 on that lap. So they were both in the ones earlier, so see if they can get back down in there. So qualifying right now. They're racing like this is the heat race, so I might have my information wrong, which wouldn't be the first time. Scroll through the field here a little bit. This looks like it looks like it might be the heat race. It is the heat. Thanks there, Worm. All right, so I've been calling this all wrong. So this is the first heat race. So Slinky's out in front of this thing with Moto in second. Looks like up top there in third, we got a car spun out in the middle of the field. He's going to reset and get out of the way. I don't think that's going to bring out a caution. So the winner that's going to lock himself into the feature. Oh, looks like it is going to bring out a caution. Oh, that's going to be the finish, actually. So we'll see the finish. Well, I really screwed this one up. Sorry about that, guys. But so the winner of that first heat race is going to be Slinky, Moto up top, Foul Hunter, and Deuce is going to round out the top 5. So we'll get a little bit of communication with the officials here, so we're on the same page, so we don't do that again. But Slinky's going to take that first heat race, lock himself into the feature. The other 4 cars are all going to go to one of the B mains. I think they're going to go to the B main 1, where the top 5 out of each one of those B mains is going to make the show. So we'll see if we can jump over and get to heat too. So we'll see if we can get our shit together a little better for the next one. But in the meantime, we'll See if we can get our channel set up here. So let's see. Second heat race is going to be hosted by. Looks like it's going to be Breezy. So we need to find Breezy's lobby here. There we go. Looks like they're still in the lobby, so we'll get ready to go there. Who we have streaming in that one? Looks like maybe just Katie if we're lucky. All right. So we're just getting ready for Heat 2. We're gonna have Easy B and Breezy, JNC Moto, Toad. I don't know Toad. I don't know Easy Vibes, and Gangster and Katie Burrow. I do know Katie ran a lot of races with him. He's the all-time win leader from the BCRL. One of the first men races. I think some of these guys have probably been in, so we'll see how they do. Sorry for me fiddling with the mic there. So they are in the lobby right now, getting ready to go. So we're back to Heat 1 again. We got Slinky making himself out of Heat 1. Putting himself in the show into the redraw for the top 6 spot starting positions. Not sure what you mean there, Puda, but... All right, we're getting ready to roll in there. 3 seconds to start. All right, we'll see if we can jump in there. I'm still going to qualify first. So it looks like what they're doing is they're qualifying at 20%, and then they're having to load back in, to then line up to run at 30%. So that's why I wasn't quite sure what they were doing last time. So, all right. So we just have one stream up that I know of in this one. And that's going to be from Katie. They're going to spread out here, qualify. Breezy's going to take off here first. We'll just kind of scan through the field there. So just a quick 8-lap qualifying. Breezy, JNC, Toad, Easy Vibes, KD, and JNC. So don't really have a lot of references to look at lap time. We can pull up KD's feed. I can maybe see what he's running. It's about the only other feed we have. Get back up here on. Let's see where Breezy's running at. Good looking car Breezy put together for the show. I think he's trying to win that $5 for the coolest car. Again, it looks like all the guys running the faster lot times trying to run the top of the track. I don't know if there's really a lot to be had on the bottom, so I think what we're going to see all night long, passes being made, probably having to try to slide up in front of somebody and try not to park it on their nose. But once again, qualifying here, 8 laps qualifying. They're halfway through this. Only lap times I can see right now is Katie. He's just running about a 185, so he's in that ones, which is fastest laps we've seen so far have been in the lower to mid ones. I'm sure we'll see somebody hitting the O's a little bit later on. Maybe even in this one, I just can't see. I can't see it. So, welcome to the stream there, Slinky. Good job in that heat race, buddy. Here we are at Heat 2. Again, Christmas Clash, $300 to win. Late model race at Texas for tonight. 18-car feature. We're just in the second of 6 heat races. And qualifying right now, just on the last lap of qualifying, we'll see where they're going to line up for this second heat race. Looks like that's going to do it. It's going to just take a second to get loaded in the lobby. Appreciate you guys joining us on the stream. We like to try to bring as many events as we can. This was a good one. Southern Speed Nitro Outlaw guys reached out to us and asked us if we would jump on here and do this, so really looking forward to it. My cohort Womp is going to try to join us at some time tonight. We'll see if he does. If not, you're going to be stuck with me for the evening, so. All right. Wife gave me this nice little Santa hat too, so. All right, looks like we have, let me see if I can grab a screenshot of this so I don't lose it. All right, there we go. All right, looks like fast time in that second heat race is going to be Easy Vibes with a 13.170 KD with a 13.181 is going to start second outside the front row. Third's going to be Breezy with a 13.203. Fourth, JNC Moto with a 13.233 and Toad with a 13.498. So I think we saw a 13.13 in that first heat race qualifying. So I think that's the fastest we've seen so far. So. So TJ's telling us you can hit O's on the top or the bottom and a 9 up on the top if you hit it right. So we haven't seen that yet, but. All right, they're getting lined back up for that second race. They finished qualifying. Here we are again, Christmas Clash, Southern Speed, Nitro Outlaws putting on this late model race tonight. Okay, we got about maybe 30. We had 38 cars signed up. I think maybe 35 or 36 showed up. We're on the second heat race right now. They just finished qualifying and they're just re-racking it now for re-racking it to get back in for the heat race. All right, we got about, looks like about 39, 40 seconds left on the counter. They're getting in there. So again, start of this second heat race is going to be Easy Vibes on the pole. Why am I seeing him in fourth? Oh, okay. Well, again, so it looks like they're inverting the top four positions. So Easy Vibes with a fast time is going to start outside of row 2. I didn't have that piece of information. I'm glad I got it now. Katie's going to start inside of row 2. On the pole is going to be JNC Moto, who qualified 4th. Outside of the front row is going to be Easy Breezy, and then Toad starting 5th in this. So 5-car heat race here for second heat race of the night. So they are inverting the top 4. I was not aware of that. Or I didn't pay enough attention. One of the two. That happens sometimes as well. So all right, here we go. So start of this heat race. We'll have main feed on the left here, and we'll have a view from Katie is the only one stream that I could grab right now in this heat race. We're getting loaded in. So again, second heat race of 6. Winner's going to go straight to the feature. Everybody else to the B main. All right, JNC Moto on the pole. He's going to get a good start. Breezy up on the outside, and Breezy's going to take the lead going into 3. 3 wide, going through 3 and 4. Breezy up into the fence. That's going to let. Oh, I can remember who these guys are here. Easy Vibes here on the bottom. Going to Easy Vibes down here on the bottom. Going to get them. KD moves his way up into 3rd. JNC Moto falls back to 4th. Easy Breezy out in front of this thing early on. Katie's trying to work his way up around into second around Easy Vibes. Breezy, Vibes, and Katie for this top 3 positions. Looks like Vibes going to try to slide up in front of Breezy. Not going to make it. It does slide up in front of Katie. He catches the nose just a little bit. He gets into the fence, but looks like Katie's able to power on. Top 5 cars here. Breezy, Vibes, Katie, JNC, and Toad. Katie looking underneath Vibes here for that second position. Catches the wall a little bit. It's going to slow him down. Breezy's hanging on the lead. We're about halfway through this, coming up on lap number 6 of the 12. Breezy, Vibes, Katie, JNC, top 4. Vibes trying to look down underneath Breezy again. Not going to make it happen. He does slide back up in front of KD for that second position. KD trying to get up on the outside and coming off the corner. Can he keep him down on the bottom? A little bit of contact. Looks like they're both still powering on. KD trying to get that outside position, make him stay down on the bottom. He might have that second position coming off the corner here. They come off of turn 4. Getting down into turn 1. We still have Breezy. Looks like KD has worked. Oh, a little contact some more there from Vise. Nothing harmful there. So KD's holding on that second position. JNC's trying to work his way into this fight as well. Breezy out in front. KD's worked his way up into second. Vibes third. JNC fourth. Toad's falling back just a little bit in that 5th position. Good fight here for second. 3-car battle. Breezy's just kind of cruising away, hoping these guys just keep fighting it out. Vibes still looking for a way around KD. Kind of goes down to the bottom there. Not enough room. Got 2 laps left to go. Breezy, KD, Vibes, and JNC, the top 4 cars in this. Toad's back here in 5th. Vibes up into the fence. That's going to give JNC that 3rd position. Going to give him not going to get him into the feature, but it's going to give him a little bit better starting position in that B main. Breezy out in front of this. KD trying to reel him in last lap. I don't think he's going to do it. He's about 5-6 car lengths behind him, as you can see from his view there on the right. Goes down to the bottom, tries to make something happen. Not going to be. It's going to be Breezy taking the win in this, putting himself into the show. KD second, JNC third, Easy Vibes fourth, and Toad in 5th. Breezy locks himself into that top 6 redraw. Everybody else has got to go to the B and try to fight their way out of it. Good second heat race. So we'll go on to heat number 3. Let's even pull up my sheet here. Let's see if we can see what kind of lap times they're running in that one. We get back into the lobby, see if anybody's hitting those O's, 9s, 8s everybody's talking about in the chat. Looks like a 1:67 was the fast time in that heat race put on by JNC, who finished 3rd. Again, the winner in that one, Easy Breezy. KD second, JNC, Easy Vibes, and Toad. Looks like so Easy again is going to put himself into that top 6 redraw. All right, we'll see if we can jump over to that 3rd heat race. See if we can find out who's in that sucker. All right, one and only GD, C-Quote, Hayden, Hype, and Unafraid. I think GD's got to be the favorite in this one, but with this in this top 4. Do you sandbag a little bit? Maybe? I don't know. It's going to be a tough field to come through. All right. So it looks like they're getting the lobby going here. See if we can grab. Let's see. I don't see GD's feed up, so we'll grab. Looks like Hype might have his going, so we'll grab him, add him to the show. All right. So we're on to heat 3. We ran 2 heat races so far. Winner of the first heat was Slinky. Second heat was Easy Breezy. Easy being Breezy, whatever. I'll just call him Breezy. What the hell? I'm sure that's what everybody else calls him anyway. All right, let's see if we can find this lobby. Get on to heat 3 again. I keep saying again. Well, that's another word for that. I don't know. Winner of each heat race is going to go straight to the show. Running 6 heat races, so those 6 winners will all go to a redraw. Everybody else goes to the B main. Looks like we're loading into qualifying right now. We're just a little bit late, but All right, so we got a view over here on the right from Hype. Main feed on the left. So we'll jump up here in GD. We'll see where see if we can see where he's running. He doesn't have his feed up for us, so we can't see his lap times. But again, looks like all the faster guys in this all ripping the top line. GD definitely up there on top. Sequote who are trying to run that bottom groove. We got Hype Animal in here, Hayden, and one and only Unafraid. So we got 6 cars in this heat race. We're in qualifying right now. They got 3 laps down. They got 8 laps of qualifying, 3 laps down. Let's see if I can see. I can see Hype's times. Let's see where he's running at. It's only driver we have a feed of to see the lap times until we get back to the lobby. Sorry, just checking my phone here for something. All right. Again, we're in heat race 3, almost halfway through the heat races for this Christmas class. $300 to win late model race at Texas. We're just going through qualifying. I don't know how much more exciting I can make qualifying. We got GD in here, Sequote, Hype, Hayden, one and only, and Unafraid all in this heat race. Top 4 are going to invert after qualifying, so here we go. We're finishing up the last lap, right in the last lap of qualifying right now. See if we can give everybody just a little bit of screen time. See if we can see some of these cars. I'm not really seeing anybody trying to win the ugliest car. Looks like Hayden went with a Christmas theme there. All right. Get loaded back into the lobby here, see what everybody's lap times were. I would expect, be very surprised if anybody else was fast timing this besides GD, but we're going to find out here in a second. First car in the 12 nines tonight is going to be CD or GD, CD, whatever. GD with a 12.970. Second's going to be one and only with a 13.175. Third, Hayden with a 187. Sequote with a 191, and Hype with a 274. Unafraid is going to round out the field, coming in 6th. So 4th place is going to be Sequote. That's going to put him on the pole. Hayden outside of the front row with one and only, and GD taking up the 2nd row. And Hype starting inside of row 3 with Unafraid starting outside in the 6th position. All right, so they're going to get re-racked here. They're going to leave that lobby. They're going to jump back in and get lined up for the heat race. Again, Southern Speed Nitro Outlaws bring you the Christmas class tonight. $300 to win. Super late models at Texas. We got a good field of cars here tonight. Looks like we ended up with about 35, I think it was, out of the 38 or 39 that signed up. Your commentator, Moto 5. From the DRSN, Dirt Racing Sim News Discord we put together. Kind of just a great place for everybody to get together, learn league schedules, league winners, talk about whatever. They asked us to come in here and do this tonight, so we're more than happy to. Somehow we ended up posting the lobby. We're going to jump out of there. All right. So they're getting going. Looks like Sequote's going to start on the pole this. Sequote. He always gives me a hard time the way I pronounce his name. All right. So we'll have our main feed here on the left. We got a feed from Hype on the right. We don't have anybody else that was streaming. Oh, GD did start his stream, but I didn't get it. Let me see if I can get it up here in time. All right, so they're getting ready to start here. All right, we're getting ourselves loaded in here, but we have a feed down the bottom left here from GD. Started fourth in this thing. It looks like we got Seacoat jumping out in the front with Hayden right behind him. GD looks like they're almost 3 wide coming off the corner there. GD trying to sneak up on the outside. That was a pretty risky move. They're sneaking on the outside of Seacoat, but he's going to make it work. Take the lead in this thing. GD gets out into the front. Seacoat in second. Hayden in third. One only fourth. And looks like Hype running in fifth with Unafraid tagging the field there in sixth. See if we can get up here to the front. We got our main feed here in the top left. View from Hype on the right. He's running in fifth position. And we got GD down in the bottom left-hand corner. I will center him here so it looks a little bit more equal. There we go. Again, GD made his way to the front of this. Unless he makes a mistake here, I don't see Seacoat or Hayden reeling him back in. But they're giving it a try there on that bottom groove. GD starting to put some distance on. He's running laps here in the low 13s, 13.0s. That's faster than we've seen most other people qualify so far. So GD out front, Seacoat, Hayden, one and only. Hype in fifth. And Unafraid back there in sixth, it looks like. So get back here. Kind of spread out a little bit. Nobody really running side by side right now. Hype trying to make that top work. Try to get around Unafraid there for fourth. Or one and only for fourth, sorry. See if we can catch that here. Looks like Hayden's tried to move up to that top groove a little bit. Back down to the bottom. These guys are going. Again, main screen down on the bottom is a feed from JD. Top left is what we're looking at. Top right is from Hype. Hype trying to find his way around that fourth position, around one and only. In the meantime, everybody else is kind of single file here. GD's just stretching his lead. He's running laps. He looks like he's running a best lap of a 12.96 so far. GD out in front of this third heat race. 10 laps, 2 laps left to go. 10 laps down. Seacoat still holding on to that second position with Hayden in third. One and only in fourth. And Hype rounding out the top 5. Thanks, Jamie. My wife gave me the hat. There's a Christmas class. We had to be a little Christmassy, right? All right, last lap. We got GD out in front of this. Let's see if we can get on him here so you can watch it. See the finisher. He's going to cross the line, going to take the win. Seacoat second, Hayden in third, one and only fourth, Hype Animal in fifth, and Unafraid's going to round out this field, taking the sixth position. That's going to put GD into the top 6 redraw of this for the feature tonight. Everybody else is going to go to a B main. And we will see who's in the fourth. We're going to move on to the fourth heat race. Let's see, who do we have hosting the fourth heat? Appreciate y'all being here tonight. We started broadcasting a few things a few weeks ago, so we're still working the bugs out of it and just, trying to bring as many different, just a little different view. Our vision is kind of like an NFL red zone to try to bring as many views of each race as we can. All right, so it looks like AJ is going to be the host of this. Thank you, Puda. All right, looks like they're in the lobby right now. So who do we have that might be streaming in that one? What heat do we have? We're on heat number 4. I don't have anybody on my list that's streaming in this one. We'll see if there's somebody that I don't know about. All right, they're still in the lobby there. It looks like one and only had a stream. I didn't see his earlier. Looks like one of our admins has got his stream going, so maybe we can grab his here every once in a while and throw it in there. See what he's looking at. And we'll see who else is up there. See if they're in the... Once again, we're on heat 4. There we go. We're on heat number 4. First 3 heat races are down. Winner of the first heat was Slinky. Second heat race was Breezy. GD claimed the third heat. Let's see here. All right, I don't see anybody else's stream to grab here, so we'll just do one feed. Let's see if they're in there qualifying yet. Yeah, looks like they're in there. Looks like qualifying starters. So we'll just jump in there and see what we can see. All right. All right, we're on heat race number 4. Qualifying just started. We got age. I can't see anybody's lap times or anything until we get back to the lobby. So we'll kind of scroll. Looks like Matt White showed up. Look like maybe he went for the ugliest car. I'm not quite sure. Slide Job was a late entry. I think he joined into this race this morning or late last night. We got Jelly. All right, Jelly might win the ugliest car right there. And we got Puda. We got big, let's see, AJ White, Matt, Slide Job, Jelly, Puda. Don't know AJ well, but the way he's running, I think he's probably going to be the favorite in this one. Slide Job should run some pretty good lap times as well. So here we are with qualifying for heat number 4. I don't have anybody else's stream up. If somebody else knows of somebody streaming this that I don't have on my list, but I don't see anybody, so we'll just have one feed up for this one. All right, looks like they finished qualifying. We'll load back in the lobby here, see what the lap times are going to be. Fastest lap I've seen so far tonight was a low 12.9 from GD. Gonna be pretty tough to beat that. There's a few more guys coming up in the heat races number 5 and 6 that tend to run some pretty good lap times, so we'll see where they land at. But all right. The wife said since we're doing a Christmas race, I need a Christmas hat, so. All right, we're getting into the lobby here. Looks like it's going to be Matt White with a 13.2. 219. Jelly with a 13.396. AJ with a 13.249. Did I say that wrong? Slide Job. So Matt White, Slide Job, AJ, Puda, and Jelly. So on the front row is going to be Puda's going to start on the pole this thing with AJ on the outside. Slide Job and Matt White going to start in that second row. It could be pretty interesting. So slowest of our 4 heat races so far, the fast time in this heat race is a 13.2. All the other heat races have been at least a 13.1. With GD putting that 12.9 down in that last heat race. All right, we'll leave that lobby. Really appreciate you guys joining us. This may just have been the crate. Is that what you're saying, TJ? You think this was the crate motor heat race? All right, we'll get him lined up here. So let's gonna put Puda on the front row of this. Should be an interesting heat race here. This one could be just up for grabs. I think most of the other races we've kind of had a favorite in. This one, I don't really know who's going to win this thing, so could even see somebody come from the back of this one the first time. All right, again, we're starting the fourth heat race here in the Christmas class. We're going to run 6 heat races. The winner of each heat race is going to go straight to the show. Let's see who's hosting this thing. Buddha was on the pole, so. All right, looks like AJ may have the lobby, so we'll get ready to join there as soon as we can figure it out. And as this is going on, we'll look forward to the next heat race. So we're in heat race number 4 as they're getting lined up for it. Heat race number 5, we're going to see Jamie, our Australian driver, GNC, Skewy, BH, Breeziest, and White Boy. That'll be heat race number 5. Heat race number 6 is going to be Viper, Baptism, Rogue, Maverick, Calmania, and Reaper. So a lot of good cars left to show up here tonight and qualify. So you can get put in this show. All right. See if we can time getting in there when they start this. Usually I got somebody streamed to kind of cheat off of, but. All right, we're loading in. Settling into this 4th heat race. Let's see who can pull this one out. Again. Quit saying again. Jesus Christ. Buddha, Matt White, AJ Hunter, Jelly, Slide Job, and Worm. I really don't have a favorite in this one. So we'll see who can work their way up to the front. I think it's pretty much up to could be any of these 6 drivers. Actually, it's 5 drivers. I think Worm's just an official watching this. So here we go. Start of the 4th heat race. Buddha's going to get a good start. See if he can slide up in front of AJ. Doesn't look like he's going to a little bit of room there. He's going to stay down on the bottom and give AJ that top groove. Looks like AJ's going to get a little bit of separation. Slide job up into the fence. I didn't see if there was any contact there, but he definitely made some contact with the outside wall. Matt White taking a dive down underneath Puda, see if he can get by him. Not going to make it work. He's going to hold in that 3rd position. AJ out front, Puda in 2nd. Matt White's trying to get. Look like Puda got into the fence. That's going to let Matt slide him in front and park it on his nose. Puda's trying to come back at him. It's not going to make it happen. Jelly back here in 4th. Looks like Side Job's found himself into that 5th position. All right, get back here up here to the front. We got AJ out in front of this. Side job into the wall again. Matt White's found himself into 2nd. He's going to hold on to that 2nd position. Puda in 3rd. A lot of these guys running this bottom groove. AJ's running the top. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in this are all running down on the bottom. I think the top's been the fastest way to go. We're not seeing these guys make up any ground on AJ up there. AJ's kind of stretching his lead out. Back here on Slide Job in the 5th. He keeps catching that fence. Jelly into the wall. That wall is dangerous here in Texas tonight for sure. Again, AJ out in front. Matt White in 2nd. Puda in 3rd. Jelly in 4th. Slide Job's trying to work his way back up into the fight of this thing, but he's back there in 5th. I'm not sure what lap we're on. I don't have anybody's view, and I'm too old to try to count them. AJ just stretching that lead out over Matt White. Puda. Slide Job's worked his way up into 4th now around Jelly. Pretty much the only position that counts in this race is going to be the win. That's going to put you into the show, into that top 6 redraw, and AJ looks like he's going to win this pretty comfortably. Unless he makes a big mistake, or I don't see Matt making up any ground on him, at least not enough to take the win away from him. AJ out in front. Matt White second. Fuda, Slide Job, and Jelly top 5 in this race. Looks like Slide Job gets into the wall once again. That left right side of that car has just got to be beat to hell. He's going to slide up in front of Puda there. Try to pull a Slide Job, makes a little bit of contact, but he's going to make a clean pass coming off the corner. Puda's going to get into the wall. It looked like that was the finish. So it's going to be AJ winning it. Matt White in second. And I think Slide Job might have got third there at the line. Buddha in fourth and Jelly in fifth, so that's going to put AJ into the redraw. So four heat races are over with. We got 4 heat race winners with Slinky, Breezy, GD, and AJ all going into that redraw. We get ready to run heat 5 as they're loading into the lobby here, and we'll kind of just get a look at what lap times they had. As we get ready for heat 5 with Jamie, GNC, Skewy, BH, Breeze, and Breeziest. So it looks like the best lap time we had that with Matt White with a 13.2. So that fourth heat definitely the slowest of the 4 heat races we ran so far. All right, let's see if we can find anybody streaming over here. In this one, I don't see anybody. So once again, we're going to have to get Skewy's in there. He sometimes will put a stream up, but he doesn't have it, so it's just going to be us again. So, all right. So Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz bring us a Christmas Clash. $300 to win Super Late Model race at Texas. We're 4 heat races down out of 6 heat races to go. Excuse me, total of 6 heat races, 2 heat races to go. There's a little math for you. All right, let's find out who's supposed to be hosting this one. All right, looks like Skewy's going to be our host, so we need to find his lobby here. I see it on the screen. They are in the lobby. All right, we're working our way into the 5th heat race, looking for qualifying for the 5th heat. Appreciate y'all being here to watch. As we try to find the lobby here. Like we might have. All right. We do have somebody streaming this one. We'll get somebody else's feed up. So it looks like Breeze Beast is going to have his going. Let's see where we're at. It looks like they're paused right now. They're not loading in yet, but we're going to have Skewy, Breeze Beast, Big T, Jamie, BH. I didn't see Big T on that lineup. Maybe I missed that earlier. All right. At least that helps us out. Tells us where they're at. Gives us some lap times, lap numbers. All right, looks like Big T might have his going as well. We'll grab his feed. I'm not sure who I Am Amish is, but they just invited me to a party. Anybody know I Am Amish? I don't know any Amish people. Let's see here. All right, so we got a little bit. It looks like we got a little bit of a hold up here on heat 5. We haven't quite loaded in yet. Sorry, I gotta check my phone for something. All right, you're ready to qualify here in heat number 5. There, looks like they're loaded in the lobby, but we're just not going yet. So we're moving along pretty well. We started this about 55 minutes ago, 5 o'clock. We're through about 4 heat races. So we're on each heat race in order, qualifying, and then the heat race right afterwards. And let's see, we're still sitting here waiting. So we ran 4 heat races so far. We had, let's see if my memory can serve me, we had Slinky winning the first heat race, Breezy winning the second, GD won heat race number 3, and then AJ Hunter just won that last heat race. We've had about 5 to 6 heat cars per heat. Looks like we're going to have 7 here in this 5th heat race, so biggest heat race we've had so far. Skewy, Breeze Beast, Big T, Jamie, BHGNC, and White Boy. It's going to be our 7 cars in this heat race. And we're still sitting here paused, so all right. So while they're paused here, I'm gonna take a second and just get a drink. And there we go. Thank you, Slinky. I was just talking to myself for that whole qualifying. Appreciate that. You didn't miss anything exciting. I can tell you that much. Appreciate everybody being here watching. And as you can tell, we're sort of kind of learning the ropes with our software we're using, switching around the screen, switching the mics back and forth. So appreciate you chiming in, letting us know that we're talking to ourselves. All right, we get loaded into the lobby here. It's gonna be Skew with a 1306, Jamie with a 13164, Big T with a 13238. Oh, excuse me, Breeze Beast with a 13171, Big T with a 13238. So that's going to put Big T on the pole. This Breeze Beast on the outside of the front row. Jamie and Skew in row 2. Fifth was BH. He'll be inside of row 3, and GNC is going to start in 6th position outside of the 3rd row. So they're inverting the top 4 in qualifying. If there was a way to make sure you're 4th, I think that's where you'd want to be. Maybe even 3rd, put you on the outside, because it seems like outside seems to be the fastest way around this place. All right, we'll jump out of here. See if we can, while we're waiting, we'll see if we can grab Skewy's view here. All right, we're getting lined up here for heat race number 5 of 6. All right, where are we at here? They're loading in right now. There we go. All right, so let's switch this around a little bit here. Main feed up in the top left. Views from Big T, Breezy Beast, and Skewy down here in the bottom right. Do a little quad view here. See if I can mess this up. So we've got a Big T 40 on the pole. Breeze Beast outside of him. Jamie and Skewy in the 2nd row. Got 22 seconds to load in. Appreciate y'all being here again for the Christmas Clash $300 win Super Late Model Race, brought to you by Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz. MS1 Racing was a big part of this as well, sponsoring a large portion of the purse. See if we can get into this one before they start. We're getting better with it anyway. Sorry, just checking my phone. All right, here we go. Big T on the pole here, starting this one off. He gets a pretty good jump over Breeze. That's Skewy. Who's that on the bottom there at 76? Big field of cars here. Breezebeast's going to take the lead in this. Big T in 2nd. Looks like Skewy's going to dive down underneath them. Going to try to make it move for 2nd. It's not going to happen. Breeze Beast is going to hold on the leader. That's Jamie in that black 76 car. Skewy trying to find his way around Breeze Beast. Around Big T there for a second. Sorry, he's going to slide up in front of him there in the middle of the corner. Big T's going to try to come back, slide back up in front of him again. I think Skewy's got enough momentum to hold on to that. So Breeze Beast out in front, Skewy in second, Big T in third. So we got the top three screens fused up here along with our main feed. Breeze Beast, Skewy, Skewy, Big T in third. That's top three. Looks like BH is going to find its way into fourth. GNC, White Boy, and Jamie all fighting back there for fifth, sixth, and seventh. Breeze Beast still out in front. He's going to get into the wall. That's going to let Skewy reel him in. The Beast is going to be able to slide back up in front of him. A little bit of tap there, but nothing too bad. And Skewy makes a big dive underneath him, going in the corner. He's going to try to slide up. Parks it on his nose. Beast backs off. Dives back up underneath of him. Takes that lead back. Skewy coming back at him again. A little bit of contact there. Beast into the wall. Or at least it looked like it anyway. I don't think he did get in the wall because he's going too damn good. But a good fight here for the top three with Beast, Skewy, and Big T. A lot of times we see that contact when there really isn't any because the game's just kind of lagging on us. But Beast is going to find his way back to the front of this. Skewy in second. Big T. This has been the best heat race we've had so far. Winner's going to go straight to that top six redraw. Skewy trying to find a way around. Get Beast into the wall a little bit. Skewy's going to take advantage of it and get down underneath them. They're kind of lagging a little bit into each other, but Skewy's going to get the lead here. Slide up in front of Beast. Beast coming back down to the bottom. Can he make a move into one? He's going to make a big slide, but he's not going to get enough to slide up. Slides up a little bit. They make a little contact off of two. Skewy loses a little bit of momentum. Beast's going to get back in front of him as they come down the front stretch. We got 2 laps left to go in this thing. 2 laps left to go. It's Beast, Skewy, and Big T. Big T and Skewy with some big contact there. Big T into the wall, or excuse me, Skewy into the wall. Big T up into second. And that's going to be the finish, or at least that's going to be the unofficial finish. We'll see if anything comes after that race. A little bit of contact here and there. So it's going to be Beast, Big T, BH. Skewy falls back to fourth there at the end after fighting for the lead. Jamie in fifth. And I can't read who was sixth because I'm old and got bad eyes. Seventh was GNC. So definitely the closest race we've had so far to these heat races. A little bit of contact here and there. Looks like maybe a little bit of lag here and there. But we'll see if anything comes from the officials. So unofficially, it's going to be Beast going to the show. Into that top six redraw. Big T second. And we'll see what happens there. So again, Beast, Big T, BH, Skewy. Skewy with fast lap in that race with a 140. All right, sorry about that. All right, again, Beast, Big T, BH, and Skewy. Unofficially. We'll see what happens when the officials get back looking at that one. It looked like there's a little bit of contact here and there. From our view, couldn't really tell who, if anybody was at fault or who was at fault, but definitely a close race. So we got one more heat race to go before we get into the B mains. All right, we're going to check with some officials here so we can go and see if that was going to be the official finish. All right. Well, it looks like we loaded ourselves into a lobby. Let's get out of that. All right, so it looks like Beast is going to keep the win there. So it's going to be Beast, Big T, BH, and Skewy going to be the top four out of that heat race. Beast is going to hold on to it. Looks like the officials got together, talked it over with the drivers, and that's going to be the official finisher. So our heat race winner so far, again, it's going to be Slinky, Breezy, GD, AJ Hunter, and Beast, and Breeze Beast. And we're going to go on to heat race number 6. Let's see if we can find out who's streaming here in heat race 6 for us. Grab some more feeds. All right. Who was heat race 6? Viper, Brap, Rogue, Maverick, Kyle, and Reaper. So let's see who's got their feeds up. Rogue usually has his going, but I don't see it. I don't see Kyle's, and I don't see Brap, so we'll just have to wing it here. Looks like Rogue's going to be our host. I see he's got a lobby up already, so we'll jump into there here in a second. All right, they're loading in. All right, expect Rogue to be pretty fast here in this race. While we're getting stuff set up for the heat races, we'll just kind of leave it here on his. I don't know how everybody's lap times going right now. It looks like I do have Rogue's lap times right now at a 13:18, and he's the only one I have any times on right now. So as they're qualifying here, I'm just getting some stuff set up so we can get some different views of the heat. And I'm muted again. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll have views here for our main screen here down here on the bottom. For this heat race, we'll have Rogue up here in the top right, Brap in the left. That's the only two I got that I've found so far, so we'll just give you a few different views there. We're on heat race number 5 of 6. And let's see where they're going to qualify it here. So actually it's going to be Viper, who's got the Brap on the pole with a 135. Well, actually it looks like Rogue must have backed out really quickly. I didn't see what his time was. He had a 185, so is Brap going to be on the fast time? Kyle Mania second. Maverick third, and Rogue timed that pretty good with fourth. That's going to put him on the pole of this. If he did that on intention, that's a pretty hell of an effort, but I kind of doubt that. It would have been pretty tough to do. But put himself on the pole with that first fourth place starting time. All right. They're getting loaded back in there again. Like they're getting the lobby set up. Again, we're going to have Rogue starting on the pole of this thing. He's got to be pretty much of a favorite to win this race, so giving himself a pole starting position was a pretty damn good move. We're going to have Rogue on the pole, Maverick on the outside, Kyle inside of row 3. Excuse me, inside of row 2. I think I saw Brapp with fast time, so that should put him outside of row 2. Lap heat race here with the 5th heat race of 6. We'll get through these heat races and they'll go into the B main. So winner of this heat race will put himself into the top 6 redraw. If you've been here the whole time and I've repeated myself a few times, I apologize, but all right, so here where we are: Rogue, Maverick, Kyle Mania, Brapp, I'm Too Slow, and Viper. Looks like they're just getting ready to start. Let's see if we can find the lobby here. They got 2 seconds left to go and they're loading in. All right, we'll jump in there with them. Appreciate y'all being here. Still playing with the software, still playing with the settings and everything. So if the audio's all messed up or I'm too loud, too quiet, cars are too loud, just let me know. Thanks, Moto. I'll have to grab Mavericks later. I didn't see it up there earlier. Appreciate that. Looks like we got somebody with some slow internet or an old Xbox here. We're loading in. There we go. All right. Rogue on the pole of this. He gets a good start. It's going to slide up in front here. Maverick up on the outside in second. That all black car. We got Rogue, Maverick, Kyle Mania, Brapp squeezing by Kyle there on the outside, trying to get that third position. Kyle makes a big demo on the bottom. In the meantime, we got Maverick trying to look underneath Rogue there, try to take that lead. They are side by side through the corner. Maverick with a good run off the corner. He's going to have the lead there at the stripe. Going to slide up in front of Rogue there, going into one. Rogue coming back at him. Maverick, Rogue. Looks like Brapp and Kyle side by side. We got them side by side, 4x4 here. Maverick, Rogue, Kyle, and Brapp going to be the top 4 here. Brapp making his way around Kyle there for that third position. Rogue down on the bottom. He's trying to slide back up in front of Maverick. Doesn't quite have the room. See if we can get up here a little better view to the front. There we go. Rogue holding that lead. These top 4 cars are right on top of each other. You can throw a blanket over him. It's Rogue. Maverick kind of takes the lead there for a second. He's getting the run on the outside. Brapp into the wall. Going to fall back to 4th behind Kyle. Rogue's making that bottom work, but Maverick's getting a little bit better run off the corners. Maverick's going to take the lead. He's going to jump down in front of Rogue, knock off that slide job. Maverick, Rogue, Kyle, a little contact there from Kyle and Brapp. Looks like they're going to keep going. So Maverick, Rogue, Kyle. Brapp's going to be in 4th. He's really trying that high line. Kyle's running, making that bottom work. Good fight here for the top 4 spots. Back up here to the front. All right, we're 9 laps down, 3 to go. Maverick holding on to the lead in this. Rogue in second. Let's see if we can get a view from the front. There we go. Maverick, Rogue, Kyle, Brapp. Looks like they're going to settle in for 3rd and 4th back there. I don't think they're going to make up any ground on these guys. So Maverick's got a pretty good lead now of about 3 car lengths on Rogue. See if Rogue can find anything here in these last few laps. Heat race number 5 coming to a close here. 2 laps left to go. They're coming around to take the white flag, coming off of 4. It's Maverick, Rogue, Kyle Mania, and Braptism, the top 4 cars in this race. Maverick can hold on here. It's going to put him into that redraw for the feature into the top 6. He dives down to the bottom. He's going to come off at 4, going to take the win. There's going to be Maverick, Rogue, Kyle Mania, and Brap going to round out the top 4. Looks like I'm Too Slow is going to be in 5th. Viper in 6th, and Random Reaper in 7th. So good race there with Maverick and Rogue for the lead. Top 4 cars were all right there on top of each other for a while. Heck of a good race. Another good heat race. Last 2 heat races have probably been the best heat races of the night so far. We'll see if what this 6th heat race can bring us. All right. Get loaded in the lobby and see if we can see what kind of lap times any of these guys have. Hope you like the hat the wife picked out for me. All right, looks like we had Maverick with a 13-1, so still nobody touching those 12.9s that GD ran earlier. If GD can get a good redraw and get himself out in the front of this thing, that's just for the fans' sake and a little bit of spectators. Let's just hope GD gets got a 3rd row draw here so we can see if he can come through the field of this. Because otherwise, I think he might just run away with this thing. But all right, we'll see who's in this 6th heat race. All right, so 6th heat race is going to be Viper. Oh, that was a 6th heat race. I've been calling it the 5th, wasn't I? Okay, so that was the last heat race of the night. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. So we're going to go to the B mains. That was the 6th heat race. So see if I remember all of our 6th heat race winners. So we had Slinky, Breezy, GD, AJ Hunter, Breeze Beast, and Maverick. That's going to be our 6 cars into the redraw. And you see the Alzheimer's and dementia hasn't set in yet. I can still remember a little bit. So we're going to go on to the B mains. So we're going to be in B main number 1 to see if they're going to post the lineups for us here so we can... Let's see who's in there. They're going to run a dash, it looks like. Let's see if we can find the dash. Who's in the dash here? So I guess they're not going to do a redraw. They're going to run a dash, and that's going to line up the top 6. Let's see if we can see who's hosting this thing here. All right, they're getting lined up for it right now. All right, so we're getting ready to line up the dash, and they're going to do some B mains. So it looks like let me see here. All right, they're loading up right now. All right, so we're through our 6 heat races for the Christmas Clash, brought to you by Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz. We are on to the dash, and we'll run our 2 B mains, and we'll run 2 last chances, and then the feature. All right, so in this dash, let's see who's in the... I can't see who's in the lobby yet, but we can look at the Discord. So we're going to have AJ. Well, I told you the heat race winners earlier, so that's who's in the dash. So it's going to be AJ Hunter, Breeze Beast, Easy B and Breezy, Maverick, GD, and Slinky. That's going to be your 6 cars in this dash. Not sure how they determine the lineup, but it looks like Slinky's on the pole. Looks like they're lined up just basically by heat race winners. All right, here we go. So we got Slinky on the pole, Easy Breezy on the outside. Let's see if we can grab some feeds real fast. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this quick enough, but... we'll see as they're getting lined up, so be patient with me here for a second. All right. Looks like they're loading in. We'll get in there with them. All right, so we got GD's view up in the top right. We have Breeze Beast in the top left, and in our main view here in the middle for the dash. Determine the top 6 starting spots here for the Christmas Clash. Looks like Slinky's going to jump out to the front of this. He jumped up into the front. Breezy in second. Easy being Breezy in second, all over each other. So GD jumps down to the bottom. He slides up into second up in front of Breezy. A little bit of contact there, but then no harm, no foul. So it looks like Slinky, GD, Breezy, Mavericks worked his way up into fourth in that 6th starting spot. Breeze Beast there in 5th. And AJ back in the 6th position. See if we can get up here to the front. Slinky holding on the lead right now. GD in second. GD might want to just settle in that 2nd spot, take that outside starting position. But Slinky into the wall. GD makes up a little bit of ground. Unfortunately, I don't think he really hit the wall. I think it's just a little bit of lag that we're seeing. So, or he just slowed down a lot more than that. So, again, Slinky leading this thing. GD in second, right on his back bumper, trying to find a way around. Mavericks worked his way up in the 3rd position now. It looks like Breezy got in the wall. Maverick really making that bottom work. He's working his way up to the front of this. GD with a slider underneath Slinky. Can he make this work coming off the corner? He's not going to clear it. It's going to be Slinky out front. GD second. Maverick is really running him down in that 3rd position. Let's see if he can get up here next to him. GD sticking a nose up underneath Slinky here. Going into 1. Got 7 laps down. 1 more to go. A little bit of contact there. Slinky, GD, and Maverick. Slinky dives down to the bottom to block off any chance of a slide job. Slides back up and he gets into the wall there. That looked like the finish. It looks like it's going to be Slinky holding on to the lead in that. GD and Maverick going to be round out the top 3. Easy Breezy in 4th, Breeze Beast 5th, and AJ Hunter in 6th. That's going to round out the field for the dash. That's going to round out your top 6 starting positions for the feature. That should put Slinky on the pole unless they throw a wrinkle at me. I don't know. All right, we're going to go on to B main number 1. So that was your dash right there. Heck of a finish there. It should be, if that is any example what the main's going to be like, I'm going to be out of breath. All right, we'll move on to the B mains. Let's see who we can find in B main number 1. I don't really have a lineup, but I might be able to see who's in the lobby. So it looks, boy, some good cars in his first B main. We have C-Quote, Easy Vibes, Foul Hunter, GNC, Hayden, Hype Animal, JNC, KD, Moto. Moto's going to find himself in that first B. One and only Toad, Unafraid, up top. That's going to be the B main number 1. I don't know if that's going to be the lineup or not, but that's just who's sitting in the chat right now that I can see. So we will grab, let's see if we can grab some feeds here for this one. So we'll grab a feed from Moto. It looks like they're loading into the lobby right now. It looks like Moto, he's hosting the lobby here. I don't know if he's on the pole of this or not, but Let's see who else we can grab here. We can probably grab KD's feed, I'd assume. He's got his up and going. And let's see if we can find somebody else here. So they're loading in for B main number 1. All right, we're gonna pull up KD's. See who else we can get here. Yeah, maybe we can grab Foul Hunter. All right. All right, so we'll bring you views, main view from ours, and we'll bring you Foul Hunter, Katie Burrow, and Moto's views here at the same time for this race. They're getting loaded up. It looks like I saw Moto Man on the pole, Katie in second, starting on the outside of the front row. It's going to be Seagot starting third, up top fourth, JNC fifth, Hayden sixth, Foul Hunter seventh. So we'll bring some views from the front and from the middle. Easy Vibes is going to be in the 8th starting position, 1 and only 9th. Toad 10th. Hype Animal is going to be 11th. Unafraid back in 12th. And that may just be the entire field. All right, let's see where they're at. All right, so they're getting loaded in right now. We're paused at the moment. I'll be waiting for the officials after that dash, but I didn't really see anything that was too bad there, so we'll see what's happening. So we're loading into B main number 1. Top 5 out each one of these B mains is going to make the show, so we'll try to keep an eye on that fifth position. See who's going to make that final transfer. Again, thanks everybody for being here. And let's see, here we go. All right. So once this gets rolling, we'll have our main feed up here in the top left. Let's see, who is that? That's going to be Foul Hunter in the top right. Katie Burrow down the bottom left, and then Moto down here in the bottom right. And then the dude with the goofy Santa hat is me. All right, so we're still sitting there paused right now. I'm not sure we're waiting for officials or what, but I might take a second, have a little drink. All right, here we go. B main number 1. Top 5 make the show. Moto Man on the pole. Katie Burrow on the outside. Moto gets a good jump. Is he going to be able to slide up in front of Katie? Looks like he's going to be able to do it. Moto, Katie, and Sequote. Top 3 right now. Up top there in 4th. Looks like Hayden in 5th. Katie looking underneath Moto. They're going to be 3 wide going down the front chute. Katie settles back in. Takes a smart move and backs out. He just got to run the top 5 to make the show. Moto, KD, and Sequote up top there in 4th. See Hayden sneaking his nose back in there. I don't really want to take the eyes off the leader here right now. Looking up there at Foul Hunter, he finds himself in 10th. Moto, KD, Sequote, the top 3 right now in this 16 lap B main. Top 5 going to make the show. Moto into the wall, KD into the well. I think it's just an illusion, but it looked like they both made some contact, but I don't think they really did. So it's Moto still out in lead, KD in second. KD makes a little contact with the wall. Sequote trying to slide up in front of him, but not going to make it. He's going to hold on to that 3rd position. Battle here with KD and Sequote for 2nd spot. Sequote trying to make that bottom work. He's just not able to get enough momentum to get up in front and clear KD. So we have, again, Moto, KD, Sequote up top in 4th. That JNC in 5th right now. That's going to be your final transfer spot. It's going to be JNC here. Hayden trying to get up into this fight for this transfer spot. Looks like he's holding on about 7th right now, trying to get into 6th. In the meantime, Foulhunter's worked his way up to 8th from his 12th starting spot. Get back up here to the front. Moto, KD and Sequel still going at it here for the 2nd position. We're halfway through. 8 laps down to the 16-lap race. Top 5 make the show. Got to get out of the top 5 of this B main to have a chance to get in, make the race to win that $300. Good fight here for 2nd with KD and Sequote. Moto's just kind of moseying along up out there in front. Up top, still holding on to 4th. JNC still holding to that 5th position. Not sure who's right behind him. Looks like Hayden and Foulhunter has worked his way up through this field. He started back in about 10th or 12th, and he is working his way around Hayden now for, I believe that is 6th, or I think it's 7th position. No, it's actually going to be 6th position. He's going to be 1 spot out of the transfer to see if he can run down JNC here. Hayden takes that 6th spot back from him. Moto still out in front. KD in 2nd, Sequote 3rd. We're back here on this battle between 6 with Hayden and Foulhunter. Hayden gets into the wall. That might let Foulhunter clear that and get up to that top. If Foul can get to that top, he might have a chance to run down JNC for that final transfer spot, but there's only 5 laps left to go, or excuse me, 3 laps left to go. Moto still out in front. KD 2nd, Sequote up top. That's your top 4. Let's see if we can find that 5th spot with only a couple laps left to go. It looks like JNC in 5th. He's got a good gap over Foulhunter and Hayden. I don't think they're going to run him down here with 2 to go unless JNC makes a mistake. So it's JNC holding on to that 5th transfer spot. Foulhunter is trying to run him down, but he's got like half a lap to go. I don't think he's going to make it to him. And it's going to be Moto. Moto taking the win. KD 2nd, Sequote 3rd, up top 4th, JNC 5th. That's going to be the 5 cars going to the feature. Everybody else is going to go to the last chance race. It's going to be a win you're in race, so one more chance to make the show. Foulhunter looked really good there coming from the back, but just did not have enough time to get into the top 5. A lot of good cars out of this field. Not in the show yet, so we got one more B main left to go, and then a couple last chance races, and then the feature. All right. Good job, JNC, claiming that last transfer spot into the show. Again, that's going to be B main number 1, Moto, KD, and Sequote up top, and JNC are going to claim those top 5 spots, transfer themselves into the back of the Christmas Clash. All right, let's see if we can put something together here for the B main number 2. Let's see who's in this one. Looks like we got Big T in here, Brat, BH, Puda. I see Jamie in there too, so let's see whose streams we can grab. Let's see. Looks like Big T has his up. We'll grab his. Really appreciate you guys all being here to watch. Southern Speed and Nitro asked us if we come do this. I'm more than happy to. We're having fun streaming these races. Appreciate the opportunity to come in and do this. Appreciate y'all joining us. All right, we're getting loaded into B main number 2. As soon as I find out what the lineup is. We got some fast cars in this race. I see Rogue in here. I see Skewy in here. I see Jamie. All right, so we'll bring you feeds from Big T, Rogue, Skewy, and then our main feed once this gets rolling. Looks like they're still getting lined up, so. All right, so it's going to be under Matt White. Matt White's going to start on the pole this one. Big T, Rogue. Going to be the top 3 starting positions. Yeah, I saw that, Hayden. You got to keep it off the fence, buddy. We had a good run. Let's get in that last chance race and win that damn thing, would you? All right, we're getting lined up here for B main number 2 for the Christmas Clash. Top 5 out of this one are going to... I'm just going to make an assumption here. I believe it's going to line up the outside rows. From rows 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Or 8, actually. That'll be top 16. All right, we're getting lined up in here. So far we've got Matt, Big T, Rogue, BH. That's our first 4. As we're slowly loading into the lobby. So while they're doing that, I'm going to grab a quick drink. I really appreciate you guys being here and your patience with this. All right, so we got a few more cars loading in here. Kyle Mania is loaded into the 5th starting position. Puda is going to start 6th. Skewy's going to be back there in 7th. I would look for Skewy to make his way up through this field here and at least get himself in the top 5 spot. He looked really good in a heat race. He just kind of made a little mistake, caught the fence there with Beast. For any of you college football fans, almost halftime here, Ohio State up 21-9 over Tennessee. And if you're taping it and I ruined it for you, oh well. All right, Matt White, Big T, Rogue, BH, Kyle, Puda, Skewy. Baptism finding himself starting in 8th position. Jelly 9th. Jamie back in 10th. Some good cars all throughout the field here. I see you can find their way into the top 5. Transfer into the show tonight. Try to get a chance at that $300. I'd have to say the favorites right now, from what I watched in the dash from these heat races, are going to be Slinky, GD, and Maverick. Okay, the 3 fastest cars there tonight so far, so get yourself out of this B main. You're going to have to run your ass off to get to the front. I'm not saying it's not possible, but it's going to be a long haul. All right, looks like we're still loading in. We will get switched over here. All right, so there's your lineup. Let's see if Matt can hold on to the pole. This thing, Big T going to have a run on the outside. I see Rogue starting at 3rd position. He's going to challenge pretty hard, pretty quick in that first couple of laps. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes his way to the front pretty quickly, but he did end up second in that heat race behind Maverick earlier. We are loading in for B main number 2. Top 5 out of here are going to put themselves into the show. Everybody else is going to have to run the win and you're in. All right, we're getting loaded in now. We got 6 seconds. Let me find the lobby here. All right. we do this quad screen, I know my feed up in the top left's a little bit ahead of the rest of them because I'm pulling their feeds from Twitch, so it's a little bit of delay of them streaming, but it kind of gives you just a little bit different view. Something you don't normally see on these races, so. We're going to bring you Big T up here in the top right-hand corner, Skewy down in the bottom left, Rogue in the bottom right, and then our feed up here in the top left. And we'll just jump around, see if we can find you the best action here. At least nothing else. Try to find out who's going to get that top 5 spot. All right, Matt White on the pole, Big T on the outside of there, Rogue starting in third. That's going to get a good jump on Big T. He's going to slide up in front of the little contact there. Big T's going to be able to run away with this here. Matt White's going to fall back into second. Looks like Rogue there in third. Kyle Mania trying to get underneath Matt White. Matt there for their 3 wide coming off a 2. At least I'm guessing it's 2. Matt got in the wall, lost a lot of speed. Jamie's worked his way all the way up here to about 6th or 7th right now. See if we can get back up here to the front. We got Big T out here in front. Rogue chasing him down in second. I'm not even going to say that's getting to the wall anymore. I think it's just the game screwing with me. So Big T, Rogue in second, trying to find a way around. He's going to settle in there. Let's see if we can figure out who's in third. I thought Kyle was in third, but it looks like he's falling back into the middle of the pack here. Looks like Skewy's made his way up to third. There's Kyle down there in fourth. So we have Big T, Rogue, Skewy, Kyle Mania, and looks like Jamie's found his way up into the top 5 transfer spot. Sorry about that. I had to answer my phone. We're here stuck on Jamie on 5th. I'm sure something's happened up front that I missed, and I apologize for that. We'll get up there. It looks like Big T still holding on to this. Rogue in second. Skewy's making up some ground there in that third position. See if he can get up into this fight. It looks like Kyle's still in 4th and Jamie back there in 5th. Rogue looking underneath Big T. We're halfway through this 8 laps down the 16-lap race. Rogue still trying to find a way around. Big T, Rogue, Skewy, Kyle, Jamie. Looks like BH has found his way up into the 6th position. And who was that back there in 7th? It looks like maybe Brapp has worked his way up to 7th. He's got a little ways to go to get himself into that final transfer spot. Back up here to the front before something happens and I miss it like I normally do. And I scrolled right through it. It looks like Rogue's going to slide up in front of Big T. I didn't catch it on my screen, but I saw it on his. Big T loses momentum. Let's Skewy get in there. So we got 3-car battle here for the lead. Big T trying to slide back up underneath Skewy. It's Rogue, Skewy, Big T, and Kyle now. The top 4 all right here together with about 4 laps left to go here in this B main number 2. Top 5 to the show. Big T's going to hold on to that 3rd position. Let's see if we can get to the front. We got Rogue, Skewy, Big T, and Kyle. Your top 4 cars all right here together. 2 laps left to go. They come down the backstretch. Going to come around and get the double sticks here. Rogue, Skewy, Big T, and Kyle. Looks like Big T might have caught the wall there a little bit. Is that going to let Kyle get up into 3rd position? It does. It lets Kyle moves up into 3rd. Jamie's right there behind him for 5th, and BH is holding on to that 6th position, trying to run Jamie down for that last transfer spot. We're on the last lap. Going down the back straightaway, half a lap left to go. Looks like Skewy's going to get around the outside of Rogue here for the lead. Skewy's going to take the win. Rogue's going to take 2nd. Kyle Mania 3rd, Big T 4th, Jamie 5th. That's going to be your 5 transfer cars. BH on the run, Brapp, I'm Too Slow, GNC, and Jelly's going to round out the top 10. But your 5 transfer cars are going to be Skewy, Rogue, Kyle, Big T, and Jamie. Everybody else going to the win you're in race. So we got our 16 cars in the show so far. Two more quick races here to find out who the last 2 cars are going to be in the Christmas Clash. Again, appreciate y'all being here. And we will find out who's in the last chance races. All right, we got winning in your one. I only see 5 people in that lobby so far, so I'll see if we can figure out who's going to be in this. But in that first winning in race, I see Easy Vibes, Foul Hunter, Hayden, Hype, and Toad. Only one car is going to come out of that. All right, excuse me there. Had to get. Let's see. We'll get this next race set up. I don't know the exact lineup, but in the Discord chat, I can see Vibes, Foul Hunter, Hayden, Hype, and Toad. That is the only 5 cars I see in there, so it might be a pretty small field. All right, just getting some stuff set up while they're getting loaded in. Looks like, let's see here. Are we loading in yet? Here, I can't tell. All right, looks like they're still getting some things situated here for the winning in your races. I'm gonna take just a quick break, grab us a drink real quick, and I'll be right back. All right. All right, looks like they're getting loaded in here right now. All right, we're in the last. So we ran through all of our 6 heat races, our dash, and our 2B mains. We've got 16 cars set up for this Christmas Clash. We're going to run 2 more quick races here. I'm not sure the amount of laps. But it's going to be a win and you're in. So I'm looking in the lobby right now, and I see 5 guys in here right now. I see Easy Vibes, Fallhunter, Hayden, Hype, and Toad. Looks like Fallhunter might be set in the lobby, so that might be putting him on the pole of this. Alright, we'll find their lobby. Looks like they're loading in right now, so it's going to be Fallhunter on the pole, Hayden on the outside. Looks like it's going to be a 12-lap race. Looks like they backed out for some reason. Let's see what they're setting it at. Just a little pause here while we get these 2 last chance races done, and we'll get lined up for the feature. Alright, loading back in. So it's going to be Fallhunter starting on the pole, Hayden on the outside. Let's see who else loads in here. Southern Speed Nitro Outlawz Christmas Clash $300 win late model race. Been a pretty good show so far. We ran through our 6 heat races, 2B mains, trophy dash, or it wasn't really a trophy dash, but it was a dash. That determined our lineup for the front. Now we're getting ready to start our last chance race number 1. The winner of this will start 17th in the feature. Fallhunter, Hayden, Hype, Toad. That's going to be your first 4 starting positions. Is that going to be it? Just the 4? And looks like Easy Vibe's going to round out the top 5 starting spots here. Alright, we'll have a feed up here in the top left. I believe that is from, let me look here. That's going to be Foul. Top right's going to be Hype, and then we're going to have our main view down there in the middle on the bottom. Alright, we're pausing up right now. Let's see where they're going.
I do not see you, unafraid.
Alright. I don't know if this is going to be the only 5 car starting in this, or if they're trying to round up some more guys, but let's look up here.
We got one in here, Foul.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else joining the chat, so that might be our 5 drivers. Got a couple seconds left to go. We're loading in right now. Looks like they changed lobbies on me. See if we get in there in time. Here we go. Alright, last chance race number 1. The winner of this will start 17th on the field. My pick here, I think it's got to come down to either Foul, Hayden, or Hype. Thanks for joining the stream there, Kiwi. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, here we go. Let's see if Fowler can get a good jump on Hayden going down into turn number 1. See if he can slide up in front of him. Makes a good dive to the bottom. He's starting to make that slide up. He's going to clear him. Hayden tries to dive back up underneath him. Is not going to be able to make it work. Oh, he makes it work. Great time cut under by Foul as he takes back the lead. We've got Fallhunter in first, Hayden second, Hype in third. Hype and Hayden going at it here for the second position. Hype's going to move up into second, slide up in front of Hayden. Maybe look like a little bit of contact there, but look like they're still going. It's going to be Foul out in front and Hype, Hayden. Looks like the Vibe's in fourth and probably Toad back there in fifth. Quick little 12-lap race. The winner of this goes to the show, starts 17th. Hayden and Hype still going at it for that second position, trying to see if one of them can run down Foul Hunter. Foul's running a good line through the middle of the track right here. As they start lap number 4, sorry. Hype trying to run down Foul. We got a good view here. Foul Hunter in the top left screen, Hype in the top right, and our feet down here in the middle. We have Foul Hunter leading this thing. Hype making up a little bit of ground on him. Can he make up enough ground to make a pass? It's Foul Hunter, Hype Animal in second. Hayden in third. That's going to be your top 3 spots. Only the winner goes on. Everybody else goes home, puts it on the trailer. Looks like we had Hype everybody into the wall behind Foul. Hayden's going to try back up underneath Hype now for second. He cuts up. He slides up in front of him. They're just trading slide jobs back and forth. All that's doing is letting Foul get away from him. 7 laps down, running the start of the 8th lap, or 8 of 12. Just 4 laps left to go. Only the winner goes on. And it looks like, unless Foul makes a mistake, I don't know if Hype or Hayden are going to run him down now at this point. He's looks about 7-8 car lengths ahead of him. Looks a little further than that from Hype's view, but again, Hype and Hayden going at it here for second. Just letting Foul get away with only 2 laps left to go. This is last chance race number 1. The winner goes into the show. Everybody else puts him on the trailer. Again, Hype and Hayden going at it for second, just trading slide jobs back and forth. Meantime, Vibes has worked his way up in the 4th. He's come up in this battle for second. It looks like we're on the last lap coming off of turn 4. It's going to be Foul Hunter. Going to take the win in this last chance number 1. He's going to go to the show. Hype's going to be in second. Hayden third. Easy Vibes 4th. And Toad's going to round out the top 5 of this last chance number 1. We got 17 cars. 17 cars now set into the field. We got one more spot. We got one more last chance race for that 18 starting position. We'll see who's going to be in that one. So Foul Hunters had to run 3 races, but he finally gets himself into the show here. All right, we'll look over at last chance number 2. In that race, we have BH Baptism, Jelly, Puda, I'm Too Slow. That looks like I got Carolina Kid and Viper in there, so we got a little bit bigger field in that last chance number 2. All right, let's see if we can find some more. See if we can find anybody streaming in the next one. All right, we're getting lined up for the second last chance race. Not finding anybody else that's got a stream up in there. So it looks like it's just going to be, we'll just have the main feed going. All right, let's see who we can find out who's hosting this one and where they're at. All right, we're going into last chance number 2. Winner is going to take the 18th and a final transfer starting position. 18th and final starting position in the Christmas class. A chance to win $300 tonight. So it's $5 entry fee to get into this. If you make the show, you're going to get your $5 back. So yeah, it looks like maybe Brat might have started his stream up, so we'll grab his here for this. All right, so they're getting loaded up. Looks like we got BH on the pole. Brap starting outside the front row. All right, they're loading in. Get in there with them here real quick. All right, there we go. So we'll have Brap's feet over here on the right and our feet on the left. Thanks again for being here to watch. Here we go. Start of the last chance number 2. Win and you're in. Everybody else goes home. BH going to get a good start on the... Let's see if he can slide up in front of Brapper. He's going to try. Big dive up. Parks it right on Brap's nose. Not a great slider, but BH is going to take the lead here. Brap's going to hold on to second. Looks like Jelly fighting up in there for third. BH is going to hold on to the lead here right now. See if Brap can find a way around him. He's running that top groove. BH is running down on the bottom. Brap's trying to get enough momentum on the outside. He's up on the outside. BH is going to try to slide up in front of him again. Looks like Brap's got the momentum on him. He's going to hold him. They can make a little bit of contact going down the back sheet into turn 3. Looks like Brap's going to get out in the front here. Quick little 12-lap race. He's going to clear BH now. It's going to be Brap taking the lead. BH in second. Jelly fighting his way up in here to third, trying to make his way up here. BH is trying to make a run back at Brapper, see if he can slide up here in front. Not going to make it happen. It's going to be Brap taking the lead here in this last chance race. Win and you're in. We got a caution for something here? I'm not sure what that was, but it looks like we've got a caution for something. I didn't see what happened there in the back. I was too focused up on the front, so a couple cars in the back must have got together. The Braptism out front of this thing. They're coming for the restart. BH in second. BH is going to try to dive underneath him, see if he can try another slide job. He's not going to be able to do it. Brap's going to clear him on the outside. We got 7 laps down, and there are 6 laps down. We're on the 7th lap. 5 laps left to go. Brap still out in front. BH in second. Trying to find a way up underneath them. It looks like Jelly had a little contact back there running third. I'm not sure who's back there in third, fourth, and fifth, but the focus is up here on the front because whoever makes this is the last car in the field. Braptism holding on to that lead. BH down there in second. They got 3 laps left to go. BH is trying to find enough momentum to see if he can pull a slide job off. He's right up alongside of Brap, but he's not getting enough. And it's going to be a close finish here with Brap leading this thing. BH in second. 2 laps left to go. Brap holding on to the lead here. See if he can get his last spot into this show. BH in second here. I'm not sure who's in third. I don't know if I really care at the moment. We're just focused up here on the front to see if who get the last transfer spot. White flag lap. They're taking the white flag 1 to go. Brap's trying to stretch it out just a little bit. Got about 2 car length lead. BH is throwing it down into turn number 1. He cannot get enough momentum. It looks like it's going to be Brap taking the win, taking that last spot into the show. Going to get that 18th starting position. Brap, BH. Let's see who rounded out the field. I wasn't paying much attention there. It looks like I'm Too Slow is third, Puda fourth. Viper and Jelly going to round out the top 6, and Random Reaper going to be 7th. So our field is now set for the Christmas Clash $300 to win race. Brap puts himself into the show, taking that 18th starting position. So we will get some stuff set up here in the studio for the... Let's see who we can grab here, some feeds. Maybe we can grab a couple different random things from... Let's see what we got here. We'll go back to the studio for a minute. While we get some stuff set up and they're getting the lineups done. Let's see what we got. So good race here in that last chance race. Brap puts himself into the show. BH with a solid run in second. Had a little contact off and on throughout that race, but it didn't look like anything really really out of line. There was like one caution. That's the first caution we've seen all night long. I did not see what caused it though. All right. We're going to take just a quick little break here where they're getting lined up and we're getting lined up. We'll try to get this feed set up here where we can see what's going on. Looks like I loaded myself into a race again. All right, so we'll get some different feeds here. All right, so appreciate y'all being here for this. It's been going on for a couple hours now, but we're going through all of our heat races, all of our B mains, all of our last chances. Now we're going to get ready to start the feature. We'll get the lineup as soon as we can figure out what the hell it is. In the meantime, we're just trying to get some different streams set up for you, give you some different views out the field. All right, looks like they're lining up now. It's going to be Slinky on the pole. All right. All right, they're lining up right now. We got Slinky on the pole, GD, Maverick, Easy Being Breezy, Breeze Beast, AJ. That's your top 6 starting spots. They all came out of the heat race. That was your heat race winners. And out of the B main, we got Moto, Skewy, KD, Rogue, and then I can't see past that. So that's your top 10 starting spots. So as they're getting lined up here to see where they are. All right, they're still getting stuff going, so it gives me some time here to set some stuff up. So bear with us as we're getting going. Just pretend like you're grading a racetrack, like you're sitting at Saturday night. We all know how much fun that is, right? So thanks again for everybody for being here. The Christmas Clash is the first money race we've done. First money race we've broadcasted has really the first one that's really gone on in quite a while, to be honest. But and we're just getting some stuff set up. All right, so I'll give you a couple views here. We'll all right, we're still paused here, getting ready to get loaded in. So we'll bring you a couple different views. We'll have some views here from why did you do that to me for? I try to bring you views from GD and Rogue and try to get some views from the front of the field and the back of the field. So it looks like they're still getting in there, like they're still chatting before they're getting started up, so they're still paused in the lobby. All right. All right, we'll just grab a few different views here, what we can, as they're still loading up. So we're going to bring you views from GD, from Rogue, and from Foul, kind of all throughout the field. It's kind of hard to switch around and get too many people going, so we'll just get those three. And they're still loading in, so it looks like we might have all 18 cars in the field. I can't quite see the whole lineup, but I can see Skewy in 8th, Katie 9th, Rogue 10th, C-Quote starting 11th. Up top, Big T, GNC, Jamie, Foulhunter, and Brap. So Foulhunter and Brap are the last two cars in that came out of those last chance races. All right. All right, so view is going to be top left's going to be the main view, whatever the hell I'm looking at. Top right is going to be Rogue. Bottom left is going to be, who's that? That's going to be Foul. And then bottom left's going to be Foul. Sorry, bottom right is going to be GD. So a few different views. We got 30 seconds here. We're getting lined up. $300 for the winner, $125 for second. Thanks, Carolina, for watching, buddy. Appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys all hanging out here for the last 2.5 hours. We're down to one race, 80 laps, 200%. I did not catch that. I thought it was only a 40%, so it's 80 lap race for this thing. So that top groove, see who can stay up there and run that whole groove for 80 laps without running over, knocking the wall down. All right, we're loading in. Slinky on the pole, GD on the outside. Might take me a second to figure out who the hell everybody else's car is in, but we got Slinky, GD, and Maverick, your top three. Breezy, Beast, and AJ going to be round out the top six. They all want heat race winners. Got some good cars that came out of the B. See if they can make their way up through their motos. Skewy, Katie, Rogue, C-Quote, up top. All those guys come out of B mains. All right, here we go. 80 laps. Can't win it on the first one, but you can lose it. Slinky's going to get a good jump. Let's see if he can get up in front of GD. It looks like he's got enough room to do it. But GD dives back up underneath them. They go down into turn 3. GD now with the lead. Maverick up there in the second. Slinky in third. Easy Breezy back there in fourth. They're side by side here for second with Slinky and Maverick. Let's see if they can get settled in here. Looks like Skewy's already worked his way up into about 5th or 6th position. Maverick's going to try to slide up in front of Slinky there for second. It's not going to happen. GD's out in front. These guys can't mess around too long and let GD get too big of a leader. He's just going to run away with this thing. 80 laps is a long time. Let's see if they can settle in, see if they can get in a single file here. They're going to keep going at it. Maverick trying to slide up underneath Slinky here for second. He's not going to be able to do it. Slinky holds on to second. GD, Slinky, Maverick. Maverick with another run. He's really making that bottom work, especially down there in 3 and 4. GD starting to build up a little bit of a lead. Maverick in second. Slinky in third. So we can scroll through here just a little bit. Easy Breezy sitting there in fourth. It looks like Skewy's already worked his way up to 5th. Looking through the field, there we got Moto. I'm not sure what position they're in. We'll see if we can maybe back and pull up some stuff on the other screen here and see where these guys are as I'm scrolling through here. Skewy trying to get around Breezy now for that 4th position. Skewy's looking really good here. See if he can work his way up there. We're only 80 laps, 72 laps left to go. A lot of good action all throughout the field there. We'll try to get whatever we can. We got KD running here. Let's see where he's worked his way up to. Looks like he's worked his way up into the 9th position. Looks like Rogue is falling back to. I saw him back to about 12th or 13th. He's worked his way back up to 9th. Let's see if he can get it back up through here. Scroll throughout the field. Let's see if we can get back up here to the front. Here we are on Jamie. Jamie's working his way up through the field. Looks like he's gained a couple of spots, but not a lot. Foul Hunter's definitely made up some spots. He's running here in this 13th spot after starting in 17th in this. A little bit of contact there with him and JNC, but nothing hurting. Slinky still in 2nd. Maverick still 3rd. Easy Breezy. Looks like Skewy's falling back. Looks like Breezy got back around Skewy for that 4th spot. They're fighting hard here for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. In the meantime, GD is starting to separate himself away from the field here. He was the favorite coming into this race. "13 laps down to this 80-lap feature." GD, Slinky, Maverick. Maverick's really making that bottom work really well. But he just can't find enough to get around Slinky. Back up front here to GD. Can't quite tell how big a lead he has here, but he's definitely starting to separate. Let's see if we can change views, kind of look back here and see where he's at. Oh, he's got himself a good half a straightaway, a full straightaway lead over that battle for 2nd. Looked like Slinky might have gotten a wall back there. See if we can get back up there. I hate scrolling through the damn cars here, but see if we can get back to where we want to be. There's your fight for 2nd with Slinky, Maverick, Breezy, and Skewy back there fighting for 4th and 5th. Good fight here for 2nd. $125 for 2nd. Christmas coming up in a few days. I'm sure somebody could use that money. GD still running away with this thing. These guys are going to need a caution to catch up. He's got about a good full straightaway lead on him now. Let's see if GD can get up into some lap traffic here and get through that lap. Have trouble getting through the lap traffic. Maybe these guys can make up some ground on him. We'll scroll through the field here a little bit. There we go. Give everybody a little bit of screen time. Moto and KD going out of back here for looks like about 9th, 10th, and 11th positions. Where's Rogue looks like Rogue made his way up to 7th. Looking at his screen, he's up trying to get around Seacoat for 6th. I know it's not what's on the screen, but it's what I'm looking at. Good fight here in the middle of the field. Let's see here. Go back up here to the front somewhere. Get some screen time for some of these guys back here in the middle of the back of the pack. We are 22 laps down this 80. We're a quarter of the way through it. Back up here to the front. It looks like Maverick has made his way around Slinky. Sorry we missed that one. Good race here for 2nd. Let's see if Maverick if he can get a clear Slinky and get some clean air. Can he have a chance to run GD down? Maverick's taking over that 2nd position. Slinky Skew, he's working his way up into 4th. With Easy Breezy, or is it Easy Breezy or Breezy Easy? I don't know. He's sitting back there in 5th. Good fight up here for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. Skewy there in 4th with that good-looking number 18 car. Getting a good fight here for this 10th, 11th, 12th kind of mid-pack cars here right now. Foul Hunter's tried to work his way up into this battle after starting 17th. Rogue's up 7th here trying to get us around Seacoat for 6th. See if he can get his way, if he can get around Seacoat, get some air, see if he can get up to that fight for that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions. Get back up here to the front here. We got Slinky still trying to get around Maverick here for 2nd. Maverick's running that kind of middle to low groove where everybody else is running that top, but he's really making it work. We're 30 laps down now, 30 laps to 80. Skewy now trying to get around Slinky here for 3rd. See if he can find a way around. Looks like he's going to take a peek down to the bottom. Not going to find anything. Oh, you're going to slide up in front of Slinky there. Slinky's going to dive back up underneath him going down into turn 1. Skewy takes another dive down to the bottom. Let's see if he can hold it coming off a 4. Skewy trying to get into that third position, see if he can run Maverick down. In the meantime, Slinky comes back at him again. Another slide job up in front. Skewy's going to dive back underneath it once again, coming down. Take the 33rd lap right at the flag stand. In the meantime, Breezy's right there with him, so we got a good fight here with Slinky, Skewy, and Breezy for this 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. In the meantime, GD is checked out. Maverick's trying to run him down. We got GD in some traffic now. Looks like he's putting a lap on Big T40. Maybe look like a little bit of contact. We've got 45 laps left to go in this. See if we can get up around the front as GD's trying to find his way through some traffic. You got around Big T, you got around J and C there. All right, GD still building up a pretty good lead over Maverick. I don't even see Maverick coming into the screen here. Maverick holding on to that second position. He has separated himself away from that battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Let's see what we got here. In the meantime, we got Skewy and Slinky still going out for 3rd. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. I'm looking up at my screen. Rogue has made his way up into 6th, got around Seacoat for 6th. He's trying to reel in Breezy there for 5th. He's got about 40 laps left to go as we reach the halfway mark. Skewy's worked his way around Slinky now for that 3rd position. Can he get away from him here and try to run Maverick down for 2nd? GD still out in front of this thing. He's got a pretty big demand. I don't think nobody's going to have anything to do with GD unless there's a big caution flag here. We've only had one caution flag all night long, and it was in, I think it was in one of the B mains of the last chance races, but it's been a pretty clean race all night long. Good field of cars, 35 cars entered in this. We're down to the last 18. GD's out in front, Maverick in 2nd, Skewy 3rd, Slinky 4th, Breezy 5th, and it looks like Rogue is reeling him in for that 5th position. Rogue has made up a lot of ground, but Sequel's still right there with him. Rogue is trying to chase down Breezy for 5th. Seacoat still trying to give him a fight there for that 6th position. Let's scroll through here just a little bit. I'm not quite sure where the heck everybody at. Else I got Foul Hunter back here in 11th, so that must mean Uphouse back here in 12th. Big T now's found himself a lap down. J&C's a lap down. Let's see, we're looking at Brapper. Let's see where he worked. He came out of that, won that last chance number 2. He's holding on to about 14th. He started 18th. He's made 4 positions up, but he's not moving up too far. In the meantime, we got GD out here in front. Maverick still holding on to that 2nd position. Let's see here, where are we at? Skewy's now putting a little bit of distance on himself and Slinky for that 3rd and 4th, so it looks like Skewy's holding on to 3rd, now Slinky in 4th. As Rogue made his way around, Rogue's trying to chase Breezy down for that 5th position now. Car's got a little bit of damage to it. It looked like they ran this race with damage. I can see the front end of Rogue's car is torn up a little bit here. Let's see here. There we go. So we'll jump over to the main feed here just a little bit. Just got a full screen here with Rogue and Sequel going at it. You can see that damage on the front of Rogue's car a little bit. Looks like he's been in the wall a few times. Scroll back through the field here. See if we can get ourselves back up to the front. There we go. GD still out in front of this thing. Maverick still holding on for 2nd. Looks like Skewy might be making up a little bit of ground on him. 53 laps down. My math is correct. That means we got 26 left to go. GD, Maverick, Skewy, Breezy still holding on to that 5th position back there behind Slinky, but Seaquote and Rogue are coming at him. Here's Skewy running in that 3rd position. See if he can run Maverick down here for 2nd. He's got some time to do it if he can just be patient. Or Maverick, maybe Maverick makes a few mistakes, but Maverick's running a little bit different line than everybody else. He's running that middle to bottom. Everybody else is running the top. Scroll through here, Moto Man and KD here going at it for, it looks like 9th and 10th. Rogue's now worked his way up onto the back bumper of Breezy, but Sequel just won't go away from him. This is a battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th. GD's not getting a whole lot of screen time today, I know, but you know, when you run away from things like this, you're not going to get a lot of screen time, so we'll jump around here a little more, see what we can find throughout the field. Not quite sure where these guys are. It looks like they're running about probably 11th, 12th, 13th. We'll get back up here to the front, see if we can find us. We still have GD out here in front. He's going through some traffic. But he's getting ready to put a lap down on KD and Moto, who are running 9th and 10th. So he's going to put a lap on the 9th and 10th place cars here. He's just going to try to. He's looking around the outside of KD right now, going down to the bottom. He's getting himself up into the faster cars. It's going to be hard to put him a lap down, but it looked like KD kind of got the wall there, so GD's making up some room. Where is Maverick at in all this? I can't quite tell how far he's behind here. Let's see if we can change views. We got 17 laps left to go. See if we can get up here and look back from GD and see if we can figure out where these guys are. GD's now put his lap down on KD, that 10th place car. I can't tell if that's Skewy. I can't tell if that's Maverick in that black car a couple spots back, or if he's way back there coming up straightaway behind. I'm going to guess and say he's about a straightaway behind right now. We got GD right in front of KD here, trying to put a lap on Moto for 9th. In the meantime, we got Rogue here still finding out with Sequote. It looks like Rogue, looks like they had lost contact with Breezy. They were fighting with Breezy for 5th, but it looks like he's got away from him now. And Rogue and, oh, no, excuse me, no, Rogue is 5th. Sorry about that. I was looking up at the screen and he had 6th on there, so he's moved his way up into 5th position, finding out with Sequote here. We'll scroll throughout the field. 13 laps left to go. Do I see a caution? It looks like we got ourselves a caution flag. I'm not sure what it's for, but let's see what we got going here. It looks like we definitely got some kind of a caution flag, but I'm not sure what it was for. If anybody else saw it somewhere else, let me know. But that's going to tighten this battle up. That's going to put Maverick right on GD's back bumper now after GD had a big lead in this thing. We're going to have, it looks like we're going to have about 10 laps to go when we go green. Let's see if we can get to the front. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to go green. GD, Maverick, Skewy, Slinky here in the top 4. Looks like a jump there by Sequote underneath Rogue there for 5th. I don't know if he jumped it there, if he just got a really good start, but GD's going to get a jump here on Maverick. We'll jump over here to the squad screen again. We've got GD out in front, Maverick in 2nd. It looks like, let's see who's in 3rd. Looks like Skewy's still holding that 3rd position. Slinky in 4th. And it looks like maybe Rogue has worked his way up into 5th behind Slinky. Sequote there in 6th. Let's get back up to the front here. Looks like GD was able to get away a little bit from Maverick in the 2nd, 3rd place car here with about 7 laps left to go. It's GD, Maverick, Skewy, Slinky, Rogue, Sequote. That's your top 6. Well, it looks like we might have a race here for 2nd with Maverick and Skewy here. The last few laps, and Sequote and Rogue still going at it there for 5th. Slinky's kind of caught there in the middle in fourth position. We'll go back to the big screen. See if we can catch something here. Maverick still holding on to that second position with Skewy in third, Slinky fourth. Sequote and Rogue still going at it for fifth. Little battle right here. Looks like little contact there with Breezy and KD. It kind of flipped over there at the end. Didn't quite see what happened, but that looks like about 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th position there. We'll get back up here towards the front. Sequote going at Rogue here for fifth. We got 2 laps left to go. The double sticks coming up as they come around to the flag stand. Get back here to the front of this thing. GD out in front. And we'll go to that box for the finish there. GD Maverick. Skewy is right on Maverick's back bumper. White flag lap, last lap around, 80 laps. We are on our 80th lap here with GD out in front. That's going to be the finish, actually. It's going to be GD taking the win. Maverick second. Skewy third. Let's see what else we can find here. Alright, so we're going to have GD, Maverick, Skewy, Slinky. Rogue's going to be round out the top 5. Sequote in 6th. Breezebee 7th. Motoman 8th. Falhunter 9th. Katie in 10th, Jamie 76 and 11th, all the way from Australia for this. He's going to finish in the 11th position. This up top in 12th, Baptism 13th after coming out of one of the last chance races. AJ Hunter in 14th. And Easy Breezy fell back all the way to 50th. I didn't see what happened to him there, but he must have been, maybe he was the reason that caution came out, because he was running up in the top 5, 6, and 7th, but he's going to fall back. JNC Moto and Big T is going to round out the 17 cars in this, but GD from the start of this one looked like he was in control. And I think he led the first lap, but he might have led the 79 of them after that. So it's going to be GD taking the $300, going to take the win here going to take the win. Oh, let's see here. In this Christmas Clash, Maverick in second again, Skewy. Slinky, Rogue, Sequote, Breeze Beast, Motoman, Falhunter, and KD going to round out your top 10. Heck of a good race, guys. We made it through the whole night. Southern Speed Nitro Outlawz bringing you the Christmas Clash here. $300 to win super late model race at Texas, and it's going to be GD walking away with a win. A lot of good racing in that top 5. We probably missed a lot of stuff in the middle, but there was so much stuff going on up front, it was kind of hard to look away. But appreciate everybody being here. I loaded into another race. I don't want to go racing. The heck with that. Let's do this instead. But I want to appreciate everybody for watching the stream and coming out with us, and Southern Speed and Nitro Outlawz giving us a chance to put this together. Again, it's going to be GD taking the win in this. I think he came into this kind of like a 6-1 favorite. Maverick was a little bit of a long shot as far as our records it showed, but ran a great race all night long. Come home in second. Skewy holding on to that third position. So thanks again to everybody. Appreciate it. We'll do this again down the road. Just appreciate y'all being here, and as everybody likes to say, make sure you like the channel, and I really appreciate it. So thanks again. Y'all have a good rest of your night and a hell of a good Christmas.